Right, so it's summer box office season, and this week I went and saw two of this year's heavy hitters. First up on the list is the live-action reboot of the much-loved 80s franchise, which I'll be honest, I was a little bit young for, so it passed me by. Masters of the Universe.
I know most of you don't remember me, but I know all of you. Even though I was stuck light years away on Earth, I never stopped trying to get back home.
Everything changed since you left.
It's all gone. Skeletor took my family. And he destroyed our world. Take the sword.
So as I said, the cartoon was huge in the 80s, and it sold a load of toys, which was the cartoon's purpose, to be fair. And I know a bit about it from my sisters, who absolutely loved the cartoons growing up, but I went into this with open eyes because I didn't know too much about it, to be honest with you, apart from obviously conversations that I've had and the memes that have lived through with it as well. Right, so quick plot summary then. Young Prince Adam lived on a planet called Eternia, where he was beginning to be trained to be the next king, but also a warrior at the same time. And he was being trained by the Man-at-Arms, played by none other than the incredible Idris Elba, until the planet gets attacked by the evil Skeletor, played by none other, and I honestly didn't know this until the credits rolled at the end, Jared Leto. Whew, who played the character perfectly, but we'll come back to that shortly. This then forces Adam's mum to send him down a bit of an intergalactic wormhole with the Sword of Power in tow as well, because obviously they don't want Skeletor to get it because, well, the film would be over, to be honest with you. But Skeletor obviously doesn't take kindly to this and ruins the planet and takes the entire population of Eternia into imprisonment. Which was a good intro to the film because it sets up what's going to be happening for the rest of it. Obviously, the redemption arc, because Adam's got a purpose to come back to his homeworld at this point. Fast forward in a few years, older Adam, played by Nicholas Galitzine, is a dorky guy working in HR for some sort of tech company or whatever it is, but he is obsessed with his past and the Sword of Power as he lost it on this intergalactic travel all those years ago. And we do get a cameo from Dolph Lundgren as well, who played Adam in the 80s films, which was one of those kind of pass the torch cameos, which was what it was, to be honest with you. Adam then gets a tip-off that he's sold at a local comic book store because why not, and heads over there, retrieves the sword and essentially steals it. Adam then gets arrested for stealing the sword, whoops, and whilst he's in the back of the cop car, he sees people fleeing from this monster, so he takes out the sword and tries to get the hell out of there, to be honest with you. But the monster's following the sword's power, so wherever it goes, the monster follows. Unfortunate for Adam. Until Adam is saved by Tila, played by the incredible Camila Mendes, who fans may know her as Veronica Lodge from Riverdale, which, to be honest with you, I didn't watch. I watched the odd episode. They both head back to Eternia, where Adam sees the devastation that Skeletor and his goons have inflicted on the planet. And they have to go to an underground base to rally the rest of the troops to go and defeat Skeletor, or try at least. Adam then turns into He-Man by saying that iconic line. And basically defeats everybody in the process, including Skeletor. Bish bash bosh, job's done, right? Now, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe has always been a bit camp, right? And it's never took itself too seriously, and neither did this film. This film knew exactly what it was doing, and it played into it so well. I mean, it was a bit more of a 2026 Gen Z version in some instances by making Adam the opposite of the stereotypical meathead, muscle-bound, toxic masculinity that we would have previously seen in the 80s type of character. But it leaned into the original cheesy, openly camp cartoons from the 80s, which we see throughout the film, with Skeletor making remarks about He-Man's physique, and the overall tone of the film. It was just so much fun. And to be honest, I think that's the right approach. Because if you made this into some drama about the strifes of Adam and being banished from his homeworld for a little bit, it then just wouldn't work. So fair play to him for leaning into the source material. Nicholas Galasine was a pretty solid choice as Adam, or He-Man, and he did a great job. Same with Idris Elba and Camilla in their respective roles. But Jared Leto as Skeletor was by far the outstanding performance of the entire film. His grandiose, over-the-topness made the character a joy to watch. But the campness and the humour surrounding it were executed absolutely perfectly as well. All in all, this film at times did remind me of the Thor films. I'm talking about the first one, Ragnarok, and unfortunately Thor Love and Thunder as well. Maybe it's because of the bright colours and what seemed to be the Bifrost as well, and the same MCU sense of humour by cracking rubbish jokes in places that it just genuinely did not need to be. But that being said, it was a lot of fun to watch, and although it's apparently not doing too well in the box office, I'd go watch a second film of this if they did make one. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. I like the cheesy humour and love Jared Leto as Skeletor, but it was a little bit too long and needed to get to the point a little bit sooner, if I'm honest with you. And also better comedy at times. What did you think of it though? Let me know what you thought of Masters of the Universe in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time.